All right, let's do this. Tiny Deadpool back up. Been working on the Deadpool dancing, so Q-pool dancing. And it's going really slow. I'm only on 3 cells. 3 cells, 72 more to go. This isn't even colored. This isn't detailed and colored, and there's so much more work that I'd have to do on top of it. And only because it's now going to be I can't see the big picture. I gotta just make the eyes one way, and then I will have the eyes moving and blinking and doing, making faces. Because one of the things about the eyes that has to happen, because the cells are going to be going across so quickly, is that even if I put in a lot of different movement, it won't even translate. It'll look like it's flickering. And I do have some things that I want that flicker effect. It almost it almost makes for like I know it doesn't help people with epilepsy, but it makes it kind of like almost camera-esque, film-like. And that's something that we want to get through. Get some gas. Hold on. That's it. Gas is done. All right, let's get rolling. Take my little shortcut. I'm actually happy my shortcut's not heavily traveled. I was talking about Deadpool dancing, which is going to be I don't think I'm going to get it done by my anniversary. Twitch affiliate anniversary, and I noticed something, other than being basically alone playing the game, which that's fine, but in order for me to get my emotes here on YouTube, I have to be an affiliate with there. It's a membership reward from my understanding, and it's for people who I think either pay YouTube or I don't know. It's the whole thing is like, I think the membership, I think with here on YouTube, it's the exact same thing I got on Twitter, where people are paying YouTube money. I'm getting half of it. And I'm literally putting myself in the exact same position that I'm in with Twitch. And I think I have to start, like, doing the subscribe. It's the threshold is definitely a lot higher here on YouTube than it is for Twitch. Twitch is definitely a lot easier and it's a lot quicker to make the money, and I'm just kind of like, do I want to give Google the money, or do I want to give freaking Amazon the money? That's really where I'm at right now. I don't really have the choice of neither. I don't have a large contingency of people watching my videos. I don't. And I don't think I'm gonna ever. I'm really at kind of a loss with the whole thing. I want to leave both. YouTube definitely has a better thing where people don't have to be members, and I can still make my money. But the truth is that I don't have, that 7 cents and stuff like that I joke around about with Twitch all the time. That's because I don't have the the viewers to garner much more than that. And looking at like how much watch hours I need to get here on YouTube, it's just like the threshold is still 4,000. I think in order to set up everything, I have to get 3,000 hours in order to do that, and I have to do that in a year. And then once the year is up, I lose it. I don't get paid. Even if I have 3,000 viewing hours, I don't get paid after a year. It used to basically keep continuously on because I have a lot. If you really want to know the truth, sitting. I think I'm sitting on 400 for all of last year, which definitely sounds like a lot. Sounds like a lot to me. I don't know if I even have that with Twitch. The difference is Twitch is that the subscribers that I get, it's all in the terms. So here on YouTube, subscribers are people who basically follow. On Twitch, followers are, subscribers on Twitch are people here on YouTube with memberships. So you have to be a member. It's so fucking confusing. I would love to bring my emotes here to YouTube. I don't know what it means. I don't know how many emotes I get. I don't even know if they can be animated. I don't know anything about it. I tried to look into it, and it really is one of those things where it's a wall. Unless you've already established it, you don't know. If I ever become an affiliate on YouTube, I am going to have the emotes. Will they be available for people? Probably not. I don't know if there's like the free emotes that you get with being a follower on Twitch. I don't know if it's the same. I don't know where it's at, but it really is. That didn't exist before. I really don't know if I should just go back to where I have at least a couple followers, and the one thing that I love about Twitch, which I don't have on YouTube, which I don't know if I'm going to ever have on YouTube, is the rating. Is ending the stream by sending everybody to someplace else. Because I would kill for that ability. And not only that, is to have people rate into me. It is one of the Twitch's best scams that have really, talk about the hook. It is one of their best scams that they have going on that really is still hooking me up. And as frustrated, as mad, as angry with Twitch as I've been, I have a lot of the same anger here with YouTube. And I display it. I don't hide it. Them cutting off my live stream with the Doors songs freaking still pisses me off. It still angers me. It still does that. And though unlike being suspended, I got a warning. I got my one warning. They don't give another warning after that. Even though they found that the video was okay and everything was fine, everything like that warning still exists. You get one. That's it. There's no takebacks. They got to investigate you. You got this. I've tried several times to have the warning removed and have somebody actually look at my case and put me back on the quote unquote good standing here on YouTube, and they've absolutely refused. Even though I now have the video published. Even though. And to give people an idea, I have nearly 2,000 videos. I have some videos that are this. I have over 5,000 hours of watchable videos. One person, and yes, it would take days, but one person could watch my videos and never see the same video twice. And I would get money. One person. That's it. One person could do that. I obviously can't do that, but one person could do that. And it would radically change everything. But the truth of the matter is that I'm at 200. The minimum is 500. Once I hit 500, if I only have 800 viewing hours at 500, or even let's say I have 1,000 viewing hours at 500, I still will not be a member. I remember affiliate. What am I talking about? Just explain that whole thing. I would still not be an affiliate with YouTube. I still would not be able to have my emotes up with my videos. Still would not have to do that. And I'm trying to figure out whether the growth that I have on YouTube is the normal growth, and that I should still do the videos on Twitch until I can actually do the videos here on YouTube. And I was wrong. It hasn't been a year and a half since I did a live video. It was January, so it's been 5 months, and it's been 5 months since I did a live video before this one, and before that it was almost a year. I think it was March was my last live video in 2025, and everything else I've been doing on Twitch. But I've also been growing. I've also, there is a substantial amount of growth, and it is really difficult. It is so difficult to do a live video without anybody. And I do not, I mean, to be very plain about it, I do not want friggin' bots coming in and advertising and doing their shit that they did for my first, my second birthday, my first year anniversary. I do not want that to happen again. And to give everybody an idea what happened, I was over 200 subscribers then. My first year, I hit 200. I did a 24-hour birthday video where I did nothing but sleep. I looped my sleep video from the first year, and I just had that on loop for my entire birthday. And while that was taking place, I was out doing karaoke and stand-up comedy. And during that time, I was checking the chat on my phone, which this phone isn't even connected because this is a new phone since then. That phone was connected to my YouTube account, and I was literally deleting people left and right. It was so bad and so freaking frustrating that I was just like, I had so many bots come in and so many advertisers and everything like that, that when I was done, when I was finished with it, I think I lost 90% of my subscribers. And I think I was all the way back down to 20 something odd subscribers. And that was a real eye-opener. If I'm not a humble person, but if to humble me, that humbled me, because I was just dealing with the fucking thing with Twitch. I was just dealing with everything like that, and that's when I came up with the next scheme, because I was pushing boundaries left and right with YouTube. I was seeing how far I can go. I was seeing what the videos could do. I was basically stress testing a lot of things. There's a reason why I have a 177-hour video of CUDA. Just basically there. That's 177 hours, just that. And you can hear all the shit that I'm doing. You can hear the real life stuff happening in the video. And it's like dealing with the muffler shit for the morning commutes. I don't recommend anybody watching those videos. They are literally unwatchable. I tried to sit through a few of them and I couldn't. And it's been, like I said, this journey has been rough. I feel like, and on top of it all, I feel like a huge hypocrite because I got rid of Discord because of lack of participation. You know, after being on Discord for over a decade, I got rid of my Discord, account, because of my self-righteousness. And I'm still on Twitch. But now that I look at it, I'm still on, I started on YouTube, and this is awful. The exploitation of the content creators is just absolutely just, that's the largest problem with it. And I know, this isn't a defense of what they're doing, but I know that, they offer what they offer. A chance for the connection. It's like it is like I can't even describe it. The only method to stop being it is to stop being a content creator. If I didn't want to be exploited, I now understand why nobody left Discord. Why even the people that have basically followed me to Stoke, which, just so you know, you guys are my heart. You guys mean everything to me because you basically said, hey, I want to see where you go and what you do. I love that. I love you for that. But you didn't leave Discord. To go to Stoke. You just installed Stoke and, set up an account. But I understand why. Because the exploitation is just so huge. And it's basically where's the threshold? Where do you draw the line? And I have to say, I definitely have a lot more hatred for Twitch than I do YouTube. But literally, it's like, YouTube is the best of the worst in what content creating is. And I know when they were begging for videos and freaking, starting up and everything, I was there for all that. I know that it was easier for a content creator to get more notice because they didn't have so much AI slop didn't even exist, but they didn't have so many videos that when people were looking for videos to watch, you came up. Now you don't even fit into a category anymore. I have to set my category as entertainment just to be that, because that's what I am. I'm entertainment. These videos are all in the entertainment category, which is so freaking filled with AI slop to be the biggest thing that people are getting from entertainment, but also the actual other content creators that are actually entertaining, which I don't think that I fit. There's probably a reason why people only watch me for 8 seconds. let's do this is not enough to hook them in to watch the video longer. And as much as I keep talking about like how people watch this video all the way up to this point, there's nobody. I'm being realistic. If you are that one person that watches the videos all the way up to this point, you are an amazing person. This is the one video that you've watched up until this point, though. If I have that. If that happens. My most watched video, which I can't believe it has over 800 views. 800 views it has. My most watched video. The next one doesn't even break 300. Not even like high 200s. It's like 220, 230. But my most watched video with 800 views, the average viewing time is seconds for a 5-minute video. Seconds. Alrighty. Cool beans in the comments below. Doesn't have to be cool beans. It can be whatever you want. And wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope you're having a fantastic time doing it. And if you have advice or help, or if you've gone through this, if you are a content creator, I would love to get to know you. I would love to hear your story. I would love to hear your take on this whole thing. It could definitely be different than mine. I know people have like a freaking really good, take on what's going on with Discord. And Discord is awful. They're an awful company. They're just not big like Amazon. They can't just throw money at the problem and have it solved, which Amazon can do. Alrighty, I'm gonna get going, and take care of yourselves. Be well, and we will do this again tomorrow. I'm gonna do the art streams on YouTube. I'm gonna do my gaming on Twitch. I think that's how I'm going to do it. I don't know. The art streams have been kind of, they're actually my bread and butter on Twitch, if you really want to know the truth. But the gaming things actually garner more attention. And to play the game and not being able to raid out and, if I played Dead by Daylight on YouTube, it literally would just go to waste. Because I can't even put in that I'm playing Dead by Daylight. I can't even put in that I'm playing Marvel Rivals. The only thing I can put in is gaming. Which is what I did for Hollow Cure. It's like a mess. I'm a mess. Take care of yourself. All right. Bye.